Red, tell me what happened last time.
Well, it began with Leon going to chat with Lily, as she seemed to be in a bit of impasse, and there's not many other people who know about the situation, or at least from Leon's perspective, who were willing to maybe care about what was going on. As she mentioned that Su Young's fight had went well, a stark contrast from her earlier experiences, showing that something has happened. Maybe that little experiment of theirs has succeeded, as well as we should do something. There's no one else really to who's going to try to stop this, and there are a lot of people who may be in danger because of this. As well as the fact Lily mentioned that Sion got an offer from the Triad, and looks like their involvement is clear. And the fact that Yoko was her and her fight with Yoko was doing because of her reaction and upset with her brother's situation, which is very understandable. Thing is, Leon's whole thing is she's going to find who she can necessarily be her allies in the situation, and hopefully try to avoid more people getting hurt, at least right now. And we won't have to deal with the fact there's a fight going to be on, or Leon's fight is going on, as Tai went up to Lily to explain to her, like, you may not want to see this one, as apparently the fight is going to be between Ryu and Leon, and Ryu is still recovering. He decided to continue forward, refusing to bow out, essentially. Even when the crowd kind of went silent and were a bit uneasy when he showed up, he seemed determined to go through with this. Leon did, of course, tell him he didn't have to, but she gave a proper bow, and they began a bout, and it ended quickly, and it ended with the obvious winner, as he was taken out to go and take his injuries taken care of. No one was really cheerful about this one, as Lily and Leon went to go speak with Ryu at the hospital. Well, at the very least, Lily spoke with him, showing that he was a bit too prideful. Leon mentioned that, of course, he seemed to have a sharp mind, but that's not going to really take him too far in this situation. And she left, leaving Lily and hopefully Ryu to talk. And she came across Ryu, who apparently was watching and talked or signed with her, saying that, things aren't good for him, and there's a chance he won't recover from this ever again, as everyone seems to be aware of, him especially. And the fact that, Ryoko mentioned that he has a possibility that could save him. He'll be dangerous and possibly ending his life, but it's a possibility there. Though he refuses to offer such a solution to those who are connected to the Yakuza and Triad. Those with ties he doesn't really favor, more likely. Ryoko himself is representing just him, and the hope for a better tomorrow. A strange ideology to bring to a place of assassins and killers and people learning to fight to join such dark underground paths. Regardless, she still has the job to do. The next fight afterward, it was Chloe versus Hai, as Hai was, of course, much more of an endurance fighter, tougher, and Chloe knew that. A bit of back and forth brawling between the two. Chloe even becoming desperate at the end, but winning and defeating her opponent, as Hai took that loss with a bit of a bitter one at that. Leon, having caught the end of the fight, went off to go see her friend, concerned about her, especially with things going on, and tried to cheer her up, but it's a lot harder to say that, or a lot harder to accept such a thing for someone who hasn't had the experience of losing. Leon, of course, offered her concerns as well, mentioning again, please don't, whatever offer they make you, don't do it. Though Hai seemed more confused and not really wanting to talk about her feelings right now. Though Chloe walked in, trying to offer a bit of congratulations, maybe trying to talk with her and say how good a fighter she was, but it rang hollow, as Hai was in the mood for what she considered this down talking from her, and Chloe meekly left afterwards. Leon mentioning that maybe that was her attempt to be sincere. She isn't one for talking or mentioning with anyone, really, so far. But it's a little bit hard of a pill for Hai to swallow. Regardless, instead of moping around, we went off to go see Kenji's fight, as apparently he won his bouts, and I think that was the final conclusion for that time, as we said goodbye and continued forward. At the very least, give me a second, guys. I have to go grab something. Be right back. sorry, left my oven on, and nothing was burnt, but it was very concerned for a second there. What was that at last? Yes, Lily was talking with Ryu apparently, a bit of back and forth as Ryu seemed to be dealing with the reality of what his situation really is, the fact that his sister is grieving and he's dealing with that loss, and he seems not to want to be, pathetic, especially in front of Lily and trying. Well, his emotional state isn't the best. She tried to reassure him with jokes and things like that, but it's going to be a hard struggle for him. As she left and was approached by Ryukun, who asked him, how she was doing, how they both were doing. Lily seemed to be on guard, wary of the stranger, pointing out the fact of how would you think he was doing, and of course she seemed reluctant to tell him about her obvious feelings for Ryu, but it was there. Ryu mentioned like, hey, you can do something here. You have it's your home. This is your place. You have the connection and ties. I, as a stranger, I can go in and slaughter everyone. But that's not going to fix the situation. They can move. They can leave. They'll continue doing this whole experiment of theirs. Only you and your friends or whoever you connect with here in this moment can really stop the triad, presumably. Like I said, Lily seemed wary but understanding of what he was saying. At the very least, we'll figure out what we can do to fix this problem. As Ryukun took his leave. Even going up to talk to Leon as they had a private conversation, revealing the information that Ryukun mentioned to her as well, that someone else was out last night, Chloe, wandering and may have an idea what the hell's going on. As we went to go speak with her and kind of interrogated / put her in a bad spot, we'll say, as Chloe realized that we knew a lot more than we should, and the fact that if she doesn't tell us, this could cause more problems, especially for her master. So she mentioned, yes, she was part of this ritual, but she declined. Her master stepped up to ensure she didn't have to do this, and we can get in a lot of trouble, or at the very least he can be in danger. And she wasn't willing to do that for him. Not willing to tell us the location of the ritual, but what she knows. Weird chanting, apparently some type of thing with key manipulation. Best guess she could come with to a close idea was possibly a vampire, but there was still no idea. We have no idea what this creature is, or what she does, if it needs to feed, or if it's just a one-time thing. It's very much all up in there, just how dangerous this is, and also highlighting just how little seems to be any caution when it comes to this experiment for them. Regardless, we have a little bit more of what's going on, as well as the fact that I mentioned that Su-young and the whole situation with Ryu, that he was dragged out by some people, and more likely it was because of Su-young's choice. And, she's the one who probably knows what the hell's going on, but going and confronting her may cause them to realize just how much we're aware of, and that could be a bad thing. First things first, hopefully find some allies, hopefully get some understanding, and hopefully have a chance to stop the triad. Not much of a plan, but we're running on spare time right now as we say goodbye and try to be careful. Of course, as well as Lily's warning about Tai, the fact that she's the one who's the triad connection who passed that seal of approval to Su-young. And it's not sure if she's someone you can be trusted right now. It seems Lily feels that sting more than anyone else. Well, regardless, Leon went to go check on her friends, Hai and Kenji, of course, going to Hai to, again, stress danger, trying not to be too much pestering. But seems Hai was a bit skeptical, so she did ask again for her to be careful. And, Kenji, of course, realizing very obviously that Leon was upset and asking what's going on. And, of course, she mentioned the dangerous secret, and realizing as they talked that she has no choice but to tell Kenji, as he revealed that, yeah, I may have mentioned that to Yoko and Ryu. I didn't realize it was something I wasn't supposed to say necessarily, and probably even if she did, he probably would have done it regardless. Hopefully in a bid to make him understand the danger and make it so he wouldn't do this in the future, Leon went to go drag him off to have a chat for her to explain everything. On the other hand, Lily had dinner plans with Ryu and his dear sister Yoko, but walked into a weird atmosphere, tense and strange. Something was going on. Yoko making snide comments, Ryu not really looking at her, a bit of back and forth because she had no idea what the hell was going on. So it was revealed that they know that she was aware of something, that Noah was going on with her brother and didn't say, and Yoko, of course, was understandably pissed, but Ryu was more concerned for his sister's safety. saying he warned her to leave, but she's not going to leave him behind. And if they realize that they leave, they may know that they know more than they should, and that could just mean that, well, someone's going to die for that. Well, Lily made her case saying she didn't know what the hell was going on. She was piecing together day by day, and she wasn't sure how to even bring this up. And it's not until now that she even got any details. She explained a bit more that this whole demon thing might be a bit truer with the Rio's dream, as well as the ritual is about dealing with the key. And we don't know where this ritual place is at, but we know it exists. And Yoko, of course, deciding either you come with me to help me figure this shit out, or I can go alone, and someone's going to die for that. I don't care. I'm not going to stop until this is, unearthed and I know more, essentially. Well, seeing no other option, probably wanting to do it herself, Lily agreed, as everyone else was dealing with the situation, as Leon finally finished speaking to Kenji, who seemed, of course, upset, baffled, and very much confused and scared, mentioning that, well, we can talk to the Grandmaster, and Leon trying to shoot that down immediately, saying, we don't know if you can trust the Grandmaster. This is happening on his grounds. Have no idea how much he's aware of or if he has the approval at all, and this could put us in danger more than usual. Kenji seemed to be adamant that he's going to do it, regardless of if it means the bad choice or not, and decided to distract Leon with a kiss as he shoved her and locked the door behind him. Much too upset. She had a bit of panic, figuring out try to break the door, but someone unlocked it. No idea who, but regardless, she wasn't going to waste time as she ran off to catch up to him, much to his surprise and possible dejection about having ruined his very cool goodbye, essentially, as there was a bit of back and forth, her trying to drag him away and him seemingly reluctant. And regardless, even if she was able to get him to come with her, it looks like we didn't really matter much as the Grandmaster opened the door to say, I can hear everything. You should just come inside now and not stand out there like gawking. As we sat down and had a chat. Leon revealing that she knows about the ritual, that at the very least they have to try to stop the Soraya, that this can't continue. And the Master revealing like he's not fully aware of the details, but he knows enough. And the fact that the school exists by the Triad's word alone. And he doesn't really have much to say of power. If they decide this place doesn't need to exist anymore, then it will not exist. Leon made a case to say that these people here came under your safety, under your belief that this is going to be an equal place, and now you're taking advantage of them, and you have no idea what this ritual entails and who could be in danger, or if it's going to happen to more students. This could ruin the school regardless. And he seems to understand, but reluctant. But the Grandmaster decided he'll try to put a stop to it. Pause it at the very least. Not probably going to buy us a little bit of time, but at the very least something will hopefully be happening. And we say goodbye. Leon confronting Kenji about that whole move of his, and him trying to come up with an excuse before ending it with a kiss. A little bit of a light in what would probably be a very couple dark days, I think. And I think that's where it ended last time.
Yeah, I think the Grandmaster agreed to aid you for now, right?
Yes, he did. I think I put a dead man walking somewhere in here.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Listen, Leon's like,
Because yeah, I think he said something along the lines of like he can delay it for now.
Yeah, like that's maybe buy us some time, but there's no guarantee that's gonna stop at all.
Yeah. So, you are with Kenji now, I believe. It's a late evening.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if I have any plans.
We were. Are we at his room right now? I'm assuming.
I mean, if you
Or
want to go
someplace-
to his room.
At the very least, we can have this conversation out in the open. So I assume we would go.
Of course.
Why are you saying it like
the
that?
only available place is his room. Yes,
We could go to my room. That's easier, Grant.
There are two comfy
That's
beds
true.
in each room.
You can
respectively.
go to your room. That's true.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hurt you.
Some hand-to-hand training.
The voice of Chloe's in the background. I'll beat you up.
This is how they practice jujitsu, I'm sure.
So, outside of that, maybe we have time to figure out a proper plan now?
suppose I'll. What is the plan?
Like I said, it's very much being built along the roads being built along the car. It's not the best outside of gaining allies and trying to get people on our side. We don't really know who we can trust, who knows. Hell, Lily mentioned that Ty is connected to the Triad. And no idea there are more of that here at the school as well.
Still sort of nod. I suppose we can trust the siblings, but I'll leave the rest to you. I just seem to be a poor judge of character.
Well, at the very least, I'll talk with Lily. We could figure out a plan together. There's a chance that Ty is her dear friend. Oh, I'm not sure right now, but maybe she can talk to her and find out information. We don't even know what this thing is, or exactly the full details of its nature. And confronting Soo-young is out of the question. We don't know who could be watching. We don't know how she would react either. I'm sorry, this is a very poor panning session, but it's the truth of the matter.
He'll nod. He'll nod.
Ryokan seems to be, as well as giving some sound advice, but I don't think he can really get involved. Or at least, there's only so much he can really do. That would really be a benefit to stop this entirely.
I think should solve this ourselves.
Agreed.
Usually.
Well,
Kind of like says, I think it would be dishonorable to rely on the foreigners.
yes. And the only thing we know is that they're probably going to be approaching those who lost. And it's going to be a hard no for a lot of them. It comes with some caveats that are impossible to turn away from.
I think I will take the deal.
I hope not. But not everyone has the opportunity to have a master to keep them safe, or someone looking out for them for their best interest. And not everyone can say no to graduate from the school either. I really hope so.
He'll nod.
But that's where we lie at. This has only literally been, I think, a few days? A day? I've had time to really sit down.
Well, I mean, not sure if you're planning to do anything tonight, or you can sit down now.
It's true. Sit down, like put her hand across her face as she's rubbing her head. I want to say I don't understand, but I do. I just wish it didn't come to this. Demons and rituals. Jeez.
Kind of like Royden says, would be worse.
I want to ask how it could be worse, but yeah, how could it be worse?
Well, we would be alone at this.
That's true. I will say some of us seem to want to fling ourselves across the cliff rocks and see where we land.
Kind of just looks at you confused. Who's that?
I'm looking right at him.
No. When did I do that?
Well, I tell you a secret. You immediately decide to tell someone about it, and immediately decide to go to the Grandmaster without realizing the danger, or not caring of the dangers. I'm sorry, you're not a child, of course.
Listen, I think it went fine.
Seeing where you land.
Listen, as much as I had my issues with the Grandmaster in the past, I don't think he would have been supportive of something that damaged his precious school.
That's a lot of trust for someone. Well, at the very least, don't even forget the whole. Let's see if we can lock me in a room and hope that works out.
I mean, I don't know how you managed to. Is that door broken now?
I have mysterious ways. I won't tell you just in case you decide to do it again. How about that?
Sort of grimaces, but like nods.
Well, here we are now. Ugh. Oh,
Just kind of
Let me
like
talk to
stares
Chloe.
at the room, looks around.
what's wrong?
I guess that here we are now.
Have you never been in my room before?
I don't think so.
Ah, well, it's not much to look at. Four walls, a door. I don't think I have any games to keep you entertained.
Um, Sort of like kind of like blushes a bit embarrassed.
Do you want to be entertained? Is that what's going on?
No, no, I'm fine. It's all good. It's hmm. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
She probably gets up and like, at the very least, if you want, I can help you out here. Instead of talking, we can see where this goes. Huh?
Yeah. So glance at you and smile. And we'll fade away because Lily and Yuko, I think, are they're gonna go out to sneak. I don't think Lian was invited to that.
No, she was not. She was. She didn't get a chance to even tell Lily like, "Hey, they know beforehand." So no.
Yeah. As morning does arrive for all of you, you have about like 3 days of rest now. Take advantage of them.
Now, am I allowed to apologize to Jill now in the recording?
Apologize for what?
My character doesn't know that she left, Greta. I have to go to ask her a question, and she's not here.
Hate would be proud. Hate is clapping right now,
I-
saluting you.
I was planning to talk to her, and she's not here.
You see, the funny part is when she's gonna try next session to talk to you that night,
Mm.
and I have to spawn like 50 guys over the corner with like sledgehammers. Yeah, I mean you can push Kenji off of you and and get dressed to find
No sex for you today. Kenji, work calls.
find Lily, talk to her.
Yeah, at the very least, gotta let her know what's going on because it's very much planning as we go. So she needs to like try to keep her informed. So go to Lily's room, knock.
As there's no answer, surprisingly.
Damn it. Where would she be then? Knowing that Leon has hung out, air quotes, with Lily, would she know some places that she could possibly find her in this moment of time, at the very least?
Yeah.
Outside of. Mhm.
Plan, you could like look around, search.
Yeah. She go take a look around, maybe even look for her master. That it becomes futile in that regard.
Um, for your master or for hers?
Lily's master.
Okay.
She's always with them, so I assume.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen. You look around, and uh, you don't find her in any spots, nor do you find Quan either.
Ooh. Gotcha. Well, that's very alarming. Would it be possible to no Rio's in go to Rio because is he still in the infirmary or is he with his
No, because
people right now?
he would have left me. Cause he's not just crippled.
Mhm. No, I didn't know he was because of our fight last time. If he was still there, but she would go look for him at the very least to see if someone has seen her because now she's getting a little bit more concerned.
Well, you you just go to like do you want to go to the sort of foreigner area of the monastery?
Yeah, I think that's at this point she's a little bit more like, okay, what the hell? She's going to go basically try to see if she can talk to Ryu. There's only so many people she can engage with right now, so yes.
The 50 guys are there. They're waiting for Lily, but surprised by you.
These sledgehammers will solve many problems.
So we call multi-purpose infrastructure.
Fine, I'm just looking for this.
He's picking the hammer right now. There's like 50 hammers to go through.
There are indeed many hammers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is going about. You two want to do anything in the morning?
No, it's you're just relaxing.
No, I could be a massive hack.
Always, Grunt, always.
I will find like a let's say I'm gonna use this picture, but I realize that the eyes are kind of creeping me out a bit. Yeah, if you bring a fuck. I'm sure it'll all be fine.
Listen, Grant, we know there may not be so many people who will be happy to see me either.
As yeah, you you want to go to the quarters as you'll kind of get stopped as someone sort of kind of grabs at your hands. She says, "Sorry, I don't think anyone's allowed in there for now."
Is she talking about the foreign enclosure right now, or just?
Yeah, like the building itself.
I'm sorry. Has something happened? I'm sorry. I wasn't aware of anything.
I believe there was an accident last night.
An accident?
Sort of gestures as you see as you see a bunch of like clearly like actual guards kind of like standing outside the door, like the entrance itself.
Was anyone hurt, or?
Sort of shrug. I don't know. I they did bring a couple of people from the infirmary in, but well no. You can go ask them if you want, but they don't look like they're ready to talk.
Okay, I see. Thank you for letting me know. You are.
She'll sort of smile a bit. I think you remember me from around. We didn't talk too much.
You're good.
Kind of like shakes her hand and says, "UA,
UA?
yes, I came here to assist with the tournament organization."
Ah, I see. Well, at the very least, thank you for letting me know, UA.
She'll smile and nod.
She'll say her goodbyes at the very least. No way she could sneak in and see you for herself, and she'll try to
I mean,
probably
listen,
peek at
that's
the.
not true. You can attempt to. Oh god, give me like a second to go.
You're good. Let me look at my stealth. Hmm.
I believe in you, Rick. You can do
See, that's how that shit gets me in trouble right there. That's what that is.
it.
I'd rather survive this. What are we talking to you soon?
So, are you gonna try to sneak
Mm.
in or not?
Yeah, Tamara goaded me into it. I have to now.
Be a stealth roll.
Mm. Mm.
I mean, let's. I don't know if you want to be caught at this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Told ya.
Yeah, as you're able to sort of you kind of go to the side of the building. You find one of the open windows. As you'll kind of pull yourself up and kind of squeeze through and manage to slip into one of the hallways quietly. You're able to maybe look around for a bit.
Shit. I realize she has no idea where Rioli is, does she?
Nope.
She's never been here. She's never been here. Fuck.
A lot of rooms. It's a big building.
Yeah, well, she's already come this far. Try to be stealthy and try to see if she can find Rio or... I'm not sure there's any people here, actually.
Well, it's very quiet.
Mm. At the very least, she's gonna try to... God. Look around, at the very least, and see what she can find. If she's lucky enough, she may actually knock on a door and see if anyone answers. So that's what... That's all she can do.
You can give me a detect roll.
Yeah. Do I have anything to help me with this feat-wise? No, goddammit. Okay.
Listen, you can always have good old luck on your side. So, have a glance around. Is very careful about how you move. As no, it seems that the building is empty.
That's not good.
It is not a good sign.
She will eventually try to knock on someone's door or try to open the door to see if anyone's there.
As you open one of the doors, seems the room is empty.
Clothes still there, everything's still there. There's still like
Yes.
someone just walked out and left. Okay. Well,
Close the
She's
door
gonna try-
behind you, like you feel like someone behind you, watching you.
she'll put her turn around quickly, prepared to strike if that's the case.
As Ryoken just kind of stares at you.
It's got a sign. You scared me.
And this time he will actually speak. He'll say, and the accent is like, well, when there are foreigners, and by that is Japanese, and then there are the Westerners. He definitely sounds like a Westerner to you. He speaks like a sort of a weird form, like he has like a weird Japanese accent, but like clearly not native. We'll say, and he is saying this in Japanese. I think you probably would be able to like pick up on it.
I assume so, based on her teacher at the very
Yeah.
least.
He'll speak and he'll say, I think time for subtlety is over. I believe they may have moved in a bit more aggressively. Your Grandmaster is not a subtle man, is he?
I would hope so, but how bad are we looking here? They can't have just...
I believe he walked up to the Triad members and told them that they're gonna stop doing it. And I don't think he understands that these people don't take no for an answer. I believe I just literally saw him walking up to them and demanding they stop.
Wow. They did push very heavily forward. I don't know where Lily is, or How can I stop this?
Notice that a lot of your fellow students are also missing, not just the
Yes,
foreigners.
I don't know where they are. You can try to find them, but it's going to be a fight, isn't there?
That was never really the question.
Hmm.
Question is, do you think you can get enough people on your side to win the fight? Or will this turn into into a running away situation?
I'm going to have to try. I'm going to try.
Tell me, Lian, what do you want to do? Not
Oh,
just now, but it's like leans against the wall. This isn't just a triad that is happening in other parts of the world. People are pushing the boundaries of, yes, some call it science, some call it mysticism. They are pushing the boundaries of human knowledge further and further. The only question in the end is, what do you want to do about it?
I was young and first starting out my training. I believe that you get strong to protect people. Protect people that need help. Show them the way to make a better life for themselves. I thought that's what it was all about. A very naive and foolish idea, my master told me.
Is it though?
But
Is it foolish or naive, or is it just much harder to achieve so people give up on it?
you're probably right, because here I am, thinking that I can protect people. Because I hope I have the power to. Because it seems like the Triad are going to sacrifice as many people as they want for this, I'm going to be honest, foolish goal. And I don't want to see anyone be grinded up like that. I don't know if I'm making the right choice here, but I feel it is the wrong choice they're making. And I'm going to try to stop them. Simple as that.
I'm gonna give you another shot at this. I only do this in extreme scenarios. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, everyone in this building is either dead, soon to be dead. Any of your colleagues would have taken the deal. Many people, in fact, when presented with the opportunity to gain more power, will gravitate towards it for whatever reason.
Yeah, she looks sad, but she nods. She kind of figured as much. So, what happens now then? Do we confront them, find who we can, save who we can?
I think first you have to prevent your grandmaster from doing something rather foolish and tempering your boyfriend's idealistic tendencies.
A very foolish idea, but I can definitely take a shot at that.
Good, because everything you're seeing now is not exactly
What?
let's just say this is what we call a test run. Simulated scenario.
And I've entered a simulated scenario because what am I dreaming, or
Lucid dreaming, sort of.
that's something that you can do, or
It's a bit more complicated, but the point is, right now, you're still in Genji's room before I unlocked the door.
I was wondering.
Now, have time? We can discuss if you have questions. Want ideas?
Okay. So, first question, are you a spirit, a demon, a
I'm just
magician?
a human. It's like you. He like sort of like takes off his mask.
You said, what was the last part? I'm sorry, I
It's
think
like
cut you off.
he takes off his mask and it's like, I'm just like a human.
Okay. Very well. I want to ask more about you, but I don't think that's going to help the situation we're in. I really have a lot of questions about you, but okay. So, stopping the Grandmaster. Can I just tell him to keep it quiet? Because I presume that was his idea in the first place. Because he seems like a...
Grandmaster is an old man. He believes in honor, respect, tradition. Those are not values of the new world. While he may have been a pragmatist several decades ago, he is, well, things are changing rapidly. Well, I am here to try and combat some of these changes, or at least direct them to a more positive outcome.
Okay. And this is something you just do, then?
Not just me. There are others who share my hopes and dreams for the future.
Very well. And stopping Kinji, I have a few ideas, but he's not. He's also in this mindset of honorable to extreme fault.
He's got a nonsense, I am well aware. While I can respect people like him, unfortunately, they have a tendency to get themselves killed.
Yes. Yes, they do. I think I have an idea how to stop him. We'll see if it works. And even if, say, this is just a dream and a possibility, there's still a question of how to necessarily stop the triad from this. Even if this is the final extreme, this is something they want to have happen.
Yes. But if the Grandmaster like walks in and blows the lid on their conspiracy, they will accelerate their plans.
Very well. Stopping the Grandmaster's point. Getting allies still is on the table, I presume, as well?
I think you are on the right path.
Hmm.
I think you would be surprised how many foreigners here I don't think want to be used as human sacrifices.
Oh, I can understand.
And I will make one odd suggestion.
Please.
Friend, the one who calls herself Tai. She is dangerous, but she may prove quite useful in dealing with this in a more subtle and tactical manner.
Mm.
But more importantly, you have a much more important job.
Mm.
You have to convince her that this way of going forward, while it may be efficient from a standpoint of who has the more power, you must convince her and show to her that this is a destructive way. It's not a very sustainable way.
That point is very obvious. I don't know exactly how the situation in the triad is, but I have a feeling it's not a good one either.
He sort of like hands you like some notes. So it's like a thick dossier. If you look over this, I'm sure you'll find many more examples on why making deals with such creatures is hazardous to one's health. Triad aren't the first ones to discover one of these beings
I
or
see.
try to make deals with it.
Oh, I want to say, joke that it's good to be aware that you're right, but thank you.
I could have done more, but fortunately, I can get in and out of places easily. But bringing people along is still a bit of an arduous task.
Uh, Trust me, you've done more than more than most. You're not the only person here, and some of them haven't said a thing.
We'll be resting for a few days. This has been extremely difficult. I will reach out back to you.
Very well. Thank you, Ryokan.
Good luck. As you blink and you find yourself in front of the door in Kenji's room.
Now, just to make sure I understand it, is this before or after he locked me in his room?
Well, technically, after he locked you. Well, quote unquote, because the door is unlocked.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and tackle that boy then.
Yeah, as you like go outside, you hear like him like stumbling down the hallway. Like you rush after him. What the?
Yeah. Quick tackle right there.
Pretty sure somebody tripped him. He's like on the ground.
Ugh. Okay. God damn it. Don't make fun of me. She's going to.
Oh
Oof.
no, not again. I've seen this before.
Fuck him on the fucking floor. Rail and mount him.
The GCU meta's back.
Fucking
No.
public. This is we talk. You're
damn it.
such an idiot.
No, I don't want to put my foot on him. I feel like that will make this will not be a good conversation. I start with
This
that.
is a different direction. Everyone's a new meta, man.
Give him a quick footy. Just kidding.
Listen, it's
You did this to yourself, Brett. You did this to yourself, Brett. You did this to yourself.
God damn it.
That will stop
Okay.
him. That'll distract him.
Look at her personality. Which would be worse for her? Oh God, dude. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna pin him with her foot for now.
Second.
Listen, listen, I see who's listen, listen, as I said, Kenshi is the wife in this relationship.
Oh, god damn it.
But yeah. It's- yeah, I mean, you can definitely step on him.
Oh god damn it. You know what? We're gonna keep going. We're doing this live. Come on, let's go. We got this.
Yeah, listen, I mean, he's kind of like looking at you, sort of. Funny part is, unlike in your inspiration, right, is in fact face down. So
Oh, he's facing out. I didn't realize. Okay, yeah. Then, if that's the case, well, no, she's gonna still have to talk to them right now. 'Cause she needs to make him understand.
yeah,
Kenji,
yes.
that was very nice of you to do.
In my defense, I thought it actually worked.
That's true. So we're gonna have this conversation in this very awkward moment because of that decision you made.
You know what? Fair.
Kenji, you are not going to tell this to anyone. Do you understand? Telling someone.
You have to tell
Could
the
easily-
Grandmaster though. Sure, he can like.
I know. These people are not someone who understands no. And that could put his life in danger. And that can get him killed. And that can mean anyone else will be under their hand then. Do you want him to die?
No.
Then we are going to find a way to make it so he doesn't die. And that we can stop him. But we cannot do that if we just jump at the first idea that pops in our head.
I know you can. Can you give me a speech roll, I guess?
Can it be leadership?
Yes, it can.
Yay. I will. I'm gonna. Believe.
It's not the
believe.
worst art.
Believe. No.
You can always use flirt.
I don't know if she does not have a good flirt either. That's like 3 dice.
Yeah, but that usually led to an automatic success.
If you fucked him, this would have worked.
This would have worked if I started off with a kiss, I guess.
Kind of tries to like struggle a bit as he's gonna kind of get up and like push you off of him.
I will pin you to the floor, Kenji. I swear to God.
Yeah, give me a force then, miss. I'm gonna pin you to the floor.
God damn it.
Let's see the roll. Oh, would you look at that? That's sounds like someone's wounded.
Ugh, God, should I take a reroll? Is it worth it? No. Don't get greedy.
You're not gonna re-roll it? Are you sure about that?
Look at that.
Listen.
The funniest reroll.
As you try like pushing him back down as he like turns around and like suddenly you kind of like you sort of also fall to the ground as he'll kind of grapple you a bit. As you try to, this is a struggle. Like this is a bit of a struggle as like you'll hear like someone going like Yen in public now.
She
I
turns to his.
mean, who do you think? I kind of smirks at him and says, I mean, I can turn around, but like I feel like you want to be watched at this point.
Hello,
Fucking
Ty?
Kenji is about to like dig a hole into the floor.
Don't you try to fucking leave. Hello, Ty? I apologize for this. We're having a bit of an impasse right now.
Oh, definitely, I can see that.
Well, at the very least, I'm trying to convince Kenji here. He seems not to want to listen to me.
Suppose you're on your way on winning that debate.
I'm not too sure. Am I winning right now, Kenji?
Tries to like get
Oh.
away from your grasp.
I will hog tie you. Do not. I will.
I mean, Ty's gonna chuckle at. I think that will work.
Very well. At the very least, Kenji. Oh no, sorry, Ty. If you would turn away for a second while I try to chokehold Kenji for a second here.
She sort of like stares at you.
Oh gosh, this is how they. I'm at an impasse, Grudge. I don't know if when we were on this, I didn't expect this to go in this direction right here.
Unfortunately, that partial success.
By 1-1.
What? How you get? What's the plan here? It's a very awkward situation.
I gotta be honest, Grudge. I can either try to continue to try to struggle against Kenji to make it so he doesn't leave while we have this conversation, or I can say it out loud, or at the very least I can try to distract him with a kiss. But that's not gonna fix our situation we have.
Kiss him.
No, that's always gonna take him off guard.
Ambush him, surprise him.
Gonna drop the difficulty to a basic.
Yeah, he's gonna fight dirty now. I guess it's the only option that's gonna work the best.
Give him the old,
Titus.
give him the old Frenchie.
Give me another force roll.
Regular critical,
Basic.
right?
No, basic if you
Basic.
get them.
Gotcha. Look
at
oh
that.
my god!
Yeah, you kind of, you're like kind of staring him and doing what, like, listen, I think like half of fucking judo fights look like they're about to descend into. As you do just kind of like launch and like give him a kiss, which like takes him by surprise as you use that moment to put him in the chokehold, as he will struggle against that, but at that point there's nothing he can do, as he will pass out momentarily. As Ty says, "Ooh, you need some rope with that, sister?"
Outside of that that little comment of yours, I actually think I might need rope.
I don't
Have you on
have
hand?
any, but you know, you can always there's a trick with the clothes that if you bind them correctly behind him.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna like sort of with the sort of the ends of his sleeves, as she like sort of ties them up in a knot behind him. Like,
Thank you.
that's gonna make it a bit more uncomfortable when he wakes up.
Hopefully this time around he'll listen to me.
I mean, if you do that again,
There's only so many times it could work.
you'd be surprised.
I think it's only fair. He apparently decided to use that, do the same to me to distract me. So,
He's learned, finally. Took him a while.
I'm not too sure who I should fully thank for that. Or how mad I should really be.
Kind of shrugs. Unfortunately for you, I think it works both ways.
Fair enough. But,
It's gonna
Actually,
like
can
help
she-
you like get him up
yeah.
to
I was
like
gonna ask, like,
move
I-
him back to his room.
Yeah, I need some help. I didn't know how to ask that question. Can you just help me drag his body back into his room? Really appreciate that, Ty.
As you close the door, it's just gonna like sit somewhere. It's like, so, you want me to leave now, or do you want me to stay and watch? I'm not exactly sure with you anymore. I feel like you're a new person.
I feel like I'm pretty much the same person.
I suppose, but definitely you're exploring your more wild side, I suppose.
We all have layers, Ty. No more than just the first glance people give us, aren't we?
Never took you for doing things in the public kind, but I suppose.
To get what I want, Probably.
That in mind and have to be careful around you. You might tie me up next.
Oh, don't worry, Ty. You're oh, you're safe from me for now.
Just gonna like smirk and wink.
How are you and Lily doing?
We're fine, although, well, recent events, I think she's doing well considering the situation.
True. It's easy to forget that Lily also cares a lot about other people. Though I think sometimes we still want to beat the crap out of each other.
She kind of like laughs a bit and says, "That's just normal part of life."
Our lives, especially. I, in all this, I'm wondering a lot now what the future's going to hold for us. What we want for the future, at the very least.
She sort of like frowns a bit. That's a very deep and philosophical question.
I'm full of deep and philosophical questions. I believe I had a goal or an idea what that future may look like, but as all things do, plans and realities are two different things. What were you thinking for your future? After the school, I mean.
Oh. Probably take a boring old job and kill people, I guess.
It may sound a bit silly to say, but I can't imagine boring and Thai in the same sentence.
Be surprised. I think here at school, these last few months has been the most amount of fun I've had in my life.
What were you before school? I assume you were training as well, but
Let's just say some of us have had a bit more strict upbringings, less freedom to play around. Always someone over your shoulder.
I can understand that. I'm not too sure how similar our histories are, lives would align.
I believe you've had one Shifu that cared about you. While I had many that cared about me, but in a different way. They didn't care about me, they cared about who I should be, and it was quite different. I get used to it eventually.
Well, if they had an idea what you should be, what do you think you should be? What do you want, actually?
At this point in life, I just kind of want to have fun, relax, and enjoy things. I don't know, I've never had friends before. I thought that was a cool concept.
Well, you wear it well.
I'm used to attending.
I'll be honest, Ty, I'm growing concerned for a lot of people here, you included.
Suppose fact that they're experimenting students is a bad sign of times to come.
So you're where I know then?
I mean, you hang out with Lily for too long to not know it. Not necessarily the subtle type.
That's true enough.
Plus, Kenji ain't exactly subtle either. Sorry to say.
That's true enough.
I believe he literally told siblings.
Yeah,
I suppose you're
that's
the
on.
one who informed him?
I was trying to warn him, but
Uh-huh.
as you can see, assumptions were made on my part, foolishly so.
Okay. Well, besides you thinking Kenji's model of subtlety and understanding,
It's easy to forget that Kenji wouldn't think the same thoughts anyone in our position would think, which is keep quiet, read the situation, don't jump at the first thing. But I know about the fact that you're with Triad as well.
expected that one to come out after I handed her the scroll.
Well, I had a chance to chat with Seong.
Nothing to chat.
Hmm.
By the end of this, you will either become way more powerful than any of us can handle, or I will personally kill her.
Do you believe you can?
Well, not right now, but maybe eventually.
Are you being offered this experiment as well?
No. Not yet.
Is it something you want?
People who are born in poverty, people who have to struggle with their lives, them power tends to be a very alluring concept, as they felt powerless throughout their lives. People like me were born in quite different circumstances. I crave the things I lacked, which would be freedom. Unfortunately, I don't think shackling myself to a demon grant me too much freedom.
Understandable. I know that this thing requires key, but I'm not too sure how much continuously, what price you pay for it.
The Triad, they call this the Jiangxi Project. A way to allow people, well, for lack of a better word, steal the life force of others. Sometimes in small amounts, other times, like Ryu, in quite large amounts, lending permanent damage to your opponent. Or, better said, victim.
And what happens to the person who's made this deal? Are there any?
I don't know. I haven't been able to get too much detail. Just things I managed to. But here, this isn't something that was started yesterday. This is a project that has been in the works for even 2 months by now.
Hmm.
I think they always planned to use foreign students for some nefarious goal or another. It's that, well, suppose man figure demon test subjects would be that.
Yeah, there's a grimace on Leon's face.
There's also an element of pragmatism that I can understand, and you must understand as well. There's who, well, there's dangerous folks out there. People who make what we're dealing here seem like small fries.
I understand. Escalation. One person builds a weapon, you need to build one back to counteract that. Even if they don't plan to say they don't plan to use it on you, the threat still exists.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with this has happened a few months ago in America. They found bodies, flesh peeled off, ritualistic sacrifices, bodies pinned to ceiling. Saw some of the pictures. Quite a gruesome affair.
Mm.
It was all done by one person. Sort of even sure. I don't think you can call them human at this. Well, even before that, there were rumors about beings being summoned by idiots. Know any better? Half a year ago, almost. Dozens of sacrifices. Well, the Triad has to respond. At the very least, they're not using random people off the street.
No, they're using people who thought they were coming here in good faith, and seeing what turns out.
To be honest, good faith is about the bygone concept soon.
I have a feeling it will be. Regardless of whatever happens in the end, there's going to be consequences and a lot of very upset people.
Lines are being drawn in the sand. Alliances are being shifted. Triad plans to cooperate too much with some of the other clans. But they're making new allies. Their mind, it's just business. Good faith was never Delia. Just how much do you think you can get away with?
I can understand that. As awful as it seems to be. At the very least, I don't know. It feels like one of those fairy tales they taught us as children. Never shake the hand of the devil because you don't see what's behind his back or something.
Sort of
This-
chuckles a bit.
This feels like a powder keg not just because of the whole making new friends and allies and drawing war lines. This unknown beings or whatever they are. I don't think they would do things without getting something in return, but that's just an assumption on my part. I can't.
Nobody does anything without gaining something.
And the price for this, I can't imagine. It's going to be a nice one for everyone. But what about your alliance, Ty? What do you want to fall?
No. Because, you know, it's very easy to say, nah, I'm gonna not engage with this, but everyone else does it. You want to be the only person in a room without a weapon?
When has Ty ever done it what everyone else does?
Well, I don't know, because I don't have many options. It's not like I can go reach out and be like, well, hey, what if we tried something else? Trust me and follow my entire glorious leadership.
Well, Ty, what if we did try something else? If you decide to trust us and decide to see if we can find a different path here that won't end in so much bloodshed. At least for us.
Open to suggestions.
Better than I hoped. At the very least, you're not wrong. The Triad is going to make new allies, but they're going to make a whole lot of enemies too. And I don't think the people here are going to take this whole line down. And I'm going to try to stop them. But you can't do it alone. We have. Lily seems to be willing to help. I presume Yoko and Rio are going to be on board. If I can get Kenji not to make a foolish choice by telling the Grand Master, he'll be there. Chloe, and I plan to get more.
Nods. You've always had my support around here.
I thought it was mostly you making fun of me, not gonna lie.
Two things can be true at the same time.
That's true. I don't understand your life fully, Ty, and I won't presume to judge. But if you want, I think we can call each other friends.
She just kind of smiles a bit and says, well, maybe I'll tell you a bit more when we don't have snooping ears listening to it. She glances at Kenji.
There's a smile on her face as she nods, and we'll shake her hand. Now, I will have to try to convince him at the very least. Figure that out.
Just kind of like gets up, pats you on the shoulder and says, sure, I'm sure you'll find a way. As kind of puts down a small vial. Just in case she kind of walks out. As well, listen. Getting choked out means you pass out for a couple of minutes. Kenji has been up. He's just pretending to like not be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's gonna. I presume this vial is her poison or something like that, Grunt, but I'm not sure
Probably
if that's
something
what it
to
is.
like knock him out.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, I appreciate you giving me time to talk before anything else, Kenji.
There is no response.
I know you're awake. She will presumably go to see if he is awake. Hopefully, I didn't kill him by mistake. So she's thinking.
Yeah, he's gonna turn around and he'll sort of kind of glare at you, like, choked me and then tied me up with. What is this? It's so stupid.
I'm sorry. Well, sorry it came to that at the very least, but I'm trying to save your life and the Grandmaster's life.
I heard your discussions. It's just that I don't agree with it. With
Mm.
this whole, you don't need demons or whatever else to be able to.
You're right. We don't need demons and whatever else, but we need to be smart about this. We don't know what's they're talking. We don't know what this thing is. We don't know how. Well, I can imagine how willing they are to go about doing this whole thing. There are many more people in danger if we make a mistake here, Kenji. Not just us, not just you, but the school, the students here, presumably whoever else, because I don't think they're going to stop
How do you know
here.
that? What? How do you know that? Maybe this is exactly like. How do you know this is true?
Which parts?
Fight, you need to take the initiative. Doing this cloak and dagger stuff is. I don't think it's gonna work out.
Maybe. But in a fight, you need to be able to assess your opponent, know his weaknesses, know where to hit, know when to back off. You have to anticipate. You can't just assume. And right now, we don't have a lot going on right now. The Triad has control of the school, at the very least have a large influence on it. And if they decide to slit your throat while you sleep at night, there's not a person here who can stop them. You've seen the people here, Kenji. You should call some of their action dishonorable, but you are only seeing a small hint of what this life involves. They're not doing this out of they're doing this because fear and power. They're not going to let that go because one person decides to say no. It has to be more than just that. We need allies. We need people who know and people who are willing to fight for that too. Not everyone can just do it by themselves. Not everyone has a giant blocky head like you do.
I think you should give me another leadership role.
Ugh, Kenji, please. God damn it.
You should not never roll a
He,
single
like,
dice.
glares at you. Still not convinced.
Kenji, I wouldn't have done this if I didn't think this is the only option, okay? At the very least, I would hope you would know me well enough to understand that.
I won't talk to anyone about this, but I'm not gonna be part of your weird conspiracy. I don't even know what to call your group.
Well,
I fight openly and honorably. This is anything but that. A coward's way of dealing with problems.
she's gonna school her features so her face is completely blank. Very well. As long as you don't speak of this to anyone. And let us work, Kenji, please.
He'll nod reluctantly. Like struggling to get out of the weird knot she like tied him in.
Let me help you.
Yeah, he'll unknot himself and well, it is very late though. Do you want me? I should walk you too.
No. You don't have to do that, Kenji. It's alright. Good night.
He stares blankly at you as he like follows.
This is a very hard thing to do if you don't listen to me, you know?
Okay. I'm not gonna listen to you for everything now. Get like one.
What was that last part of him? I'm sorry, I didn't
Since
hear
you
you.
only get like one thing.
Well, at the very least, Kenji, thank you for at least listening to me. I understand this is putting you in a very not so great spot.
I guess just because I don't understand your logic on this. I will try to not make your life harder.
Thank you. That's gonna be enough.
Yeah, I mean, he will walk you to your room.
Well, here I am. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Smile and nod.
Kenji, before you go, just in case, hope you don't hate me for this, as she will actually give him one kiss, one last kiss in her mind.
He'll look a bit surprised at that, but he will kiss you back.
Well, good night.
I shut the door in front of him. You know, it went really funny, but luckily, Lien, as you glance to your sort of desk in the room, there is that thick dossier that Ryokan gave you. That is just sitting there.
Well, she's a few days, she has some reading to do.
Yeah. As you know, you open that stuff up and yeah. Holy shit, there are a lot of gruesome fucking pictures about like bodies and how they were found. Think this might be like police cases. It's clearly like translated roughly, so you can understand some of the writing here. But yeah, no, the pictures speak for themselves on the brutality of these killings, as well as certain other observations. It seems that what they know of these things is that they can bind themselves to individuals or form pacts, but their abilities can vary and like there's no like pattern that they've been able to identify up until now. Like this is clearly a sort of almost like a research paper, sort of like compiled notes and facts and tidbits. But they know a couple of things. These creatures don't really, at the very least in the beginning, don't tend to understand human emotions and like they have a very alien way of thinking. So when they're usually brought into the world, they're very easily influenced by whoever brought them here. Very easily shaped, convinced, and sort of given form. And sometimes if the person that they chat with can push them towards a good direction, but the person that chats with them can also push them in a very bad direction. So these things are not necessarily malevolent, but based on who interacts with them in their early stages of being, they can quite quickly become so.
Gotcha.
Other than that, there's a couple of abilities, but like again, they're very like diverse.
Mm.
from like being able to change one's body to manipulate senses. It's a like the fact that I mentioned like stealing people's life force. That seems to be a bit more sort of on the extreme, but it is they don't really have limits. The limits are unknown, so
Basically, it's still in the stage we have no idea what these things are, and we have no idea to stop them outside of this stuff right here, basically, right?
they're unkillable for now, as
Yes.
far as the people know. They don't possess like a physical body that you can like harm. Uh, they bind themselves to people, but they can also unbind themselves. It's sort of up to the entity itself.
Mm.
Um, and even that's not like fully understood. Like they don't know what happens if you kill a host, for example. There's a lot of unknowns. But uh, as far as these researchers were able to gather, is that they don't these creatures don't possess a physical body, so it's impossible to hurt them physically.
Gotcha. Okay. I presume, does it talk, there's no idea how long these things have been here. There's just something that's been noticed now in from what the paper's been saying with the recent history and everything.
Sorry, what about the recent history?
I was saying, like, there's no, like, we have no idea when these things came here. We have no essentially.
Listen, they don't. The earliest documented case comes from let me double check my little timeline here. Comes from October last year.
Ah,
And right now, there's a couple of cases documented.
and I presume this one is, these cases are, like, from America or from a different country. Just want to make sure. Because I know you said they're translated, but
They don't mention country of origin.
gotcha.
Now, the pictures of the killings are specifically from New York, but they don't mention other origins for the other beings.
No problem. She'll try to commit the stuff to memory and definitely try to find a hiding spot for the dossier so it's not left out in the open.
Yeah, I mean you can hide it. But yeah, probably sleeping a bit late because damn, there's a lot of time to this.
Mhm.
Let's go. Let's Soyon. You know, it's been a good fight and a good night as you sort of lay there in bed. You hear a voice inside your head. You recognize the voice of the being from the cave. How does it feel?
It feels amazing.
As you kind of glance to the side and you see this sort of figure in your room. See me now.
Yes, again. Nice to see you. Great to have a face to a voice.
She smiles and nods and I felt it was only appropriate. My gift doesn't end here.
It doesn't?
Gunners are back. Let me make fun of it for a moment. Um, says no. Believe and elect yourself with more.
I mean, but that would mean I would need to get more people, I assume.
Yes. So, is that a problem?
I mean, if I'm gonna do this for a while, there won't be anyone left.
Well, things one at a time.
I guess. But I mean, we don't want to be that obvious, at least for now.
I think that makes the time right now perfect. See, not suggesting you go after some of the foreign students. That would be quite obvious. But you see, you're a whole organization. You offer this power to others. They're gonna take it just like you. No? They will harm others just like you did.
I guess they will, but I cannot stop them.
See, the group you're a part of, they don't know exactly how my gifts work. Only you can hear my voice properly. You can see me. So, tonight are gonna say yes. They're gonna venture out to feed. So, what if you fed on them first? Brad's gonna sweep those under the rug as accidents, and yep, you get to protect the others. Also get to gain more power.
I mean, it does sound inviting.
Now, they're in the middle of conducting the ceremonies. Sneak out and have a little feast of your own.
No, you're right. I could. little wandering around doesn't hurt.
Guide you. Yeah, listen. Get dressed and you then. Well, right now it's night time. As able to walk up the mountain as you follow her silhouette as she guides you through rather perilous terrain. Make your way back to that ominous cave. Well, you can hear the chanting from inside, as she'll say. They brought 3 tonight. Question is, how hungry are you?
I mean, I could take a bite or two.
You are limiting yourself. Want to make this look like an accident? Something went terribly wrong with their ritual. Why stop at the students?
So you want me to go after the people that do the ceremonies?
Everyone inside there is yours for the taking. Just have to want it. The time you touch someone, every time you hit them, show you how you can siphon away their ki. Strong, every hit makes you more powerful while it makes them weaker. Taking down half a dozen people should be a piece of cake. Once you master this, nobody will be able to stop you.
I mean, it was because of having power. I did this ritual.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
all
maybe I
the
just wanted to.
don't worry. I think all the people inside more deserve it.
They surely did.
Oh, if you're gonna embrace this, you can definitely go inside and start like fucking beating them up as you're like siphoning their literal life force. You should give me a fight roll.
Yeah, I could use adrenaline. I have too much.
Listen, I'll say this. And you, as you like prepare to head inside, you do realize you did pick up your iron rings. I don't remember picking them up, but well, you probably like did it by instinct.
Sounds good to
Would you
me.
look at that impossible roll? Look at that, my god.
This is what we call a script.
Now you see, you need to give me a full roll. of an extreme difficulty.
Sure. I'm going to use another adrenaline.
It's the best shot you'll ever get. And we can reroll.
I can't use.
You always gamble. Yeah, look at that.
It's disgusting.
Well, listen. You go in, and as you start fucking, you kind of grapple some of the students at the entrance, and some of the other. There's like two guards. Just like start slamming people into walls. As yeah, every time you like hit someone, you feel yourself grow stronger. As they are definitely growing weaker, moving slower. As you just lose yourself in this pleasant, blissful sensation as instinct takes over, as bones crack, muscles tear, as you lose yourself in this frenzy. As by the end, it's you like stop, take a deep breath. You are surrounded by a lot of unmoving bodies as the poorly illuminated cave is thoroughly ransacked. I think I gave you a feat last time, right?
Yes.
Well, now you get a full-on advancement, so both a feat and 2 skills.
I gladly accept it.
Ah, I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Listen, you earned this.
But I've been there several times. I don't learn.
Ah, you know what? What skills are you gonna level up?
Um, One's gonna be force.
Second one?
Uh, it's gonna be speech.
Now just look through the list of feats. Uh, from honestly, uh, like I think 4 and this one, basically.
Got it.
As yeah, you're stand there and you recollect, you feel reinvigorated again. That sensation of pure excitement and rush. But hear the voice again. It says, it may be wise to leave the scene of the crime. I'm sure somebody will stop by in the morning to check in on."
Already on.
As you walk away, and she's like walking beside you, says, "How did it feel?"
It felt like something I never felt before. fulfilling, and it's kind of addicting.
See, people claim you're a monster, but I believe tonight it's your powers for good. The end of the day is the best any of us can do.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, yes, Anthony.
Very good.
I guess we have to show them what we can do.
Think, well, believe in your good intentions. I won't. I will never shame you for what you believe in and wanna achieve your newfound gifts.
Glad to hear that.
The walk back, or able to rest also as listen. It was a nightly activity for you, Chloe. Morning arrives. Are you doing anything now? It's because you will, unlike other people who've been up all night doing shit, you were able to get some proper sleep, so you'll wake up early.
Honestly, for now, there is not much to do other than just rest and relax from her injuries. She still has to from her fight, and
Are you gonna like stay in your room until later today? You're gonna like go to the hot springs? Like what? Why
probably the hot springs. The hot springs more.
don't you give me an awareness?
Sure thing.
Yeah, you'll spot some like triad members, people like that came in like help with the organization of the tournament. They're chatting with one another. There's like three people, two men and one woman. They're chatting very hushed, but very exasperated, maybe, or even one could say scared whispers. Something really bad happened last night.
You know, one. Well, it's just Chloe's putting one together. She might speak. She might. I'm not sure if she is too busy right now to try an emergency council meeting.
What did the council meeting?
Yeah. That's just thinking like, is she busy? She might ask him like if he knows about this. Master in private, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to find him.
Yeah, if she can't find him, she will assume that he is called to like, well, yeah, she'll look for him, but to see if he's around the premises.
I mean, you go to his quarters and he'll kind of like open the door. It's like, Chloe, everything all right? It's a bit early for visits.
Um, just that I heard some worrying talks between some of so she'll go inside. Okay, and she was it's just to be sure she was speaking a bit more hushed whispers. Just I heard some worrying conversation from some of the triad members, some of the staff about apparently something that happened last night.
Rubs his eyes a bit. this is related to the ritual thing, well, I assume they will probably keep doing it.
That's in this case. So you at least heard nothing?
It's 8:15. I don't involve myself with that.
Then she'll. All right then.
If you take your leave.
Yeah, she'll take a. I'm supposed to go. They look. But they look somewhat spooked, yeah? They look,
Yeah.
Yeah. just that doesn't fill me with great confidence if the people who are conducting some experiments are spooked and talking about ill omens.
He sort of like shakes his head, says they're dealing with weird things. It makes no sense to be spooked. I suggest you keep your head clear of that if you don't want to be involved.
Yeah, she'll nod in agreement with that, Essa. She'll for now head off. Listen, she does know about that Lian gang are involved.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't want to involve the person. She can at least give Lian some news.
Yeah, you can go to her room, wake her up with the knocking at the door.
Call herself out of bed, basically. I presume she's a bit tired, but still. Chloe? Hello?
Good morning. Mind if I step in?
Yeah, of course. What's happened? You're not one to
Hey.
normally do social visits?
I actually wanted to ask you, because I know you were involved in apparently planning to do something. Did you do
That's
something
the
last
plan?
night?
No. What happened?
I don't know, except that apparently the Triad staff are concerned about something that happened then. And either I assume it was one of you who did something to mess with them, or something backfired on their end.
No, I haven't gone out. I stayed here. Stayed here mostly sleeping, as you can see. But no, what are you talking about? Like, did they mention anything, or has they said anything? And she's trying to presumably get herself presented that she's more like gonna hurry out as she's talking to you.
She will stay inside. We'll stay inside. What do you mean? You'll stay inside?
No, I'm saying she's getting herself to look presentable because she's preparing to leave after she talks to you. Because she
okay,
looks a bit
gotcha.
worried.
I do not know if it was not you or Lily who. Unless Lily did something. I
No,
don't know.
I haven't had a chance to talk to Lily. That doesn't bode well if they're nervous.
No.
You don't spook the Triad. It takes a lot to do that, I presume. Well, I guess I'm going to find out. I'll try to. Thank you for letting me know, Chloe.
Oh,
Go.
no. She's just gonna nod and leave unless you say anything else.
Yeah, she's gonna say. I want to understand, Chloe, What is your feelings on all this? What do you want to stand here?
I Right now, my current goal is to at least get the Grandmaster's approval and then get work afterwards. I'm shooting off the hip with these things is that I mean, it's probably never a good idea, but every weapon and experiment and project started somewhere.
So you're content to stay on the sidelines as long as you ultimately succeed in your goal?
I'm not sure how much we can personally do against this now.
That's true. It's a good chance this may go horribly wrong and a lot of lives will be lost. But I'm willing to try. But I can understand if you do not. Thank you for letting me know.
You said, do stay careful, and I'm not sure if you have anything beyond Altar to live, but I doubt these people. I doubt the trials will stop. But even if one project gets sabotaged or fails, especially if there's nonsense going on out there.
Probably right. But it's one step at a time. And if I survive this, I'll think of that too. I'll think of that one too.
But as of right now, I will say also I'm also personally worried. I'm not sure what thing they unleashed in there.
Yes, it has my concerns.
And if it potentially evolves outside of their control.
Yes, something I thought about as well. Especially since the feeling I get is that there's a lot of unknowns here. There's just so many questions left unanswered. In so many ways, this can go horribly wrong. We have to move quickly. We don't have much time. But we can't also, we have to be careful. At the very least, like I said, there are options here. I won't force you to make a choice if you don't want to, of course. I've already made my stance on the matter. I'll either stop them or I will die, I presume. Well, if you excuse me, I have to try to go and snoop.
Keep safe as Chloe will at this point head out there.
What do you want to snoop for or at or whom?
Well, I'm gonna go try to ask Ty while she's keeping an eye out if she hears anything on the way to find her.
Yeah. We'll head over and like knock on her door and she like opens a bit. Ty's like, yeah, what's up?
Damn, you're sleeping, so you probably don't know anything either.
Kinda kept him up late last night. Pun intended.
At the very least, it seems something has spooked the Triad. Don't know what. I'm trying to find out.
Okay. Spooked. How?
I don't know. Chloe came to me, said she saw them, I don't know, whispering, hushed, scared. Had to be something dangerous or big if that's the case. I'm trying to find that out without hopefully them realizing I'm trying to find. Chloe thought that I had done something to the Triad or, I don't know, caused some chaos last night, but I didn't. I don't believe Lily did anything, but I haven't had a chance to speak with her either.
She like looks very annoyed at. I guess I would go ask her.
Will it cause you trouble?
Sorry, what?
I said, will it cause you trouble?
What exactly?
This her you have to go and ask?
No, it's let's just say only Bruce D goes.
I'll trust that you know what's best to find out this information, Ty. She kind of looks a bit cautious. I be honest, I don't want you to put yourself in danger.
No, listen, if Chloe spotted them, they weren't that subtle, and maybe rub that in their face.
Well, true enough. Very well. I'm going to try to see if I can keep an
Yeah.
eye on things on my end.
Okay. I'll get dressed, I guess, and check with you later today.
Very well.
And yeah, gonna get dressed and take her leave.
Mm.
I'm not sure if you have anything else you wanna do right now.
Yeah, again, I want to apologize because narratively I have to do it. She's going to check in with her people first because like I said, she doesn't know what's going on.
Gotta ask Lily. Gotta ask Lily. Gotta ask.
I have two people I can check in on.
Two people. Who are those two? Who are those? Name
Hi
them.
and Lily, Grunt. Those are the two
Well,
people.
listen. Let me extend you an olive branch. Let's take them in that order.
Yes.
You'll go to High's room and then you knock and there's no answer.
Hi.
Keep knocking, kind of say her name a couple of times, still nothing.
A moment of two staring at her door before nodding to herself to try to keep herself calm as she's gonna, well, go check on Lily, but she's gonna try to see if she can keep an eye out for High. I assume she's gonna be thinking like maybe she's out training or something. Maybe she's trying to, deal with her loss. She's gonna go and keep an eye out. Yeah.
Now, I don't want to be mean, but you
don't want to be mean.
You do remember that? I'm pretty sure she told you she was like offered to go tonight.
She did, and I know my character tried to tell her not to, and yeah. She listen, Grunt. She's denied at the panic. Her first needs to go look for her and see if she can find her too. This is like that dream all over again.
Yeah. Are you gonna look for Lily next?
Yeah, she's gonna look for Lily next, Grunt.
Well, unfortunately, Lily also doesn't answer her door. Oh, damn, what a shame.
The sense of deja vu. Okay.
Well, they haven't barricaded this foreign exchange student building.
Yeah. So let's see if this will have a different ending as she goes to check with Ryu and presumably Yoko.
Well, as you'll go to the room as he'll kind of knock. Ryu will open the door. And he'll say, Lien, like the bright rooster in the morning.
Hello, Ryu. I apologize for interrupting your sleep, but I think we are in a bit of a dire situation right now.
How so?
I can't find Lily anywhere.
His eyes go fucking wide in panic.
So you know something?
Her and my sister snuck away into the night to investigate. Try to find the place of the ritual they were.
Can I come in?
Yeah, he'll kind of like let you in.
She's pacing a bit here. I'm not too sure what's going on. I'm hoping gonna find out now from another source, but it seems the Triad were spooked. Something has them scared. Something happened last night.
You know what that is?
No idea. I'm hoping I can find out soon.
She should have. I told her she should have run away and left me here.
I don't know much about your sister, but she seems fiercely loyal. I don't think she's one to just abandon the people she loves.
That got her killed. Swear I will. Like, kind of like stares at his like hands as they're like slightly trembling.
At the very least, we're in a bit of an impasse. I don't know where Hai is either, and she was made the offer. I presume Lily told you?
Yeah, she told us about the. Well, Kenji told us about everything.
Yeah. And I think she filled in the rest. Okay. I don't know how much time we have. I don't know exactly the deal is what's going on. My goals are simply to try to stop them. But I'm running on limited information and things moving rapidly beyond my control.
He'll nod, says I'm kind of useless right now, but anything I can do to help, let me know.
You're the perfect kind of help I need right now. Because what I need is allies. And I don't think,
Allies are
well-
supposed to be people you can rely on for things, and I really literally can't do anything other than post talk, but that's never been my strong suit.
well, at the very least, I presume that you have a good relation with the people here.
Some of them, yeah.
Well, we might have to start telling people more information. See who's interested in trying to help. Because I don't know how much time we have. I don't
He's
know
gonna
who-
nod. He's gonna say, well, you can count on the Japanese students to back you up. And I don't think the others are much appreciative of the Triad's approach here either.
I can understand that. I'm gonna be honest, you all are the most in danger of the situation.
Gonna nod.
I have to try to figure out who at the school I can rely on this, but that's gonna be a lot harder to do. If something happens, well, hopefully there'll be more people who know than those left in the dark.
Okay, I'm gonna look around, see if anyone's like seen my sister.
Be careful then.
You too.
Yeah, she's gonna nod to him. Get back here.
I am back. I
Okay.
am back.
Ah, nice.
So Jan, you'll wake up a bit later. Anything you want to do today? It's a glorious day.
I'm just gonna wander around, having a chill day. Nothing special.
Lien, is there anyone else you want to reach out right now? Like, what's the next step for you? While they're like, while Ryu is trying to like reach out for his sister, see if anyone's seen anything.
Yeah, because the thing is as well, like she needs to find out who she can really talk to. So it is definitely trying to figure out what the mood is and see if there's anyone who's noticed the craziness going on right now. And presumably, if anyone has seen Hai or mentioned anything, like I presume maybe other people noticed that the Triad is being weird too.
Are you gonna start asking questions about like that about the people?
I will ask first. How obvious is it the Triad is being like shifty right now, or being like scared? Is she does she notice that too?
No,
outside of Chloe?
listen. Those were like people early in the morning that Chloe kind of caught off guard, but like
Mm,
from
gotcha.
that, like the triad can be shifty for a million reasons.
Yeah, I gotcha. I
People
gotcha.
start asking questions and like start investigating because like with Ryu and the Japanese, at least you know that the Japanese won't like broke, but asking your fellow Golden Crown students, that might be a bit more risky.
Yeah, if nothing else, she'll ask about Hai because we're friends. So she's like, "Hey, have anyone seen her? I'm trying to."
Weirdly enough, no. She seems to have been absent all morning.
Cool. God damn it.
As you know, on that note, we'll be